Welcome, everybody, to Southwest High School's virtual open house. Today's date, September 15, 2020. This is for AP Calculus AB. My name is Mr. Martha, and this is for periods 2 and 4. So a little bit about myself. My name is Mr. Mario Martha. I'm one of the math teachers here. I also teach IM1. My education, I have a bachelor's degree in mathematics from San Diego State University. I also have a master's degree in best practices in education from National University. I also got my teaching credential right there. I've been teaching pretty much for almost 14 years, and 8 of those years have been right here at Southwest High School. This is my 4th year teaching AP Calculus. I'm also the academic lead coach. And just a little bit about myself right there, some pictures. All right, so AP Calculus AB course information. So this is an AP advanced. I'm sorry, this is an advanced placement course that will allow your son or daughter to get college credit by passing the AP exam with a score of 3. If your child gets a score of 2, that means they can go straight into calculus pretty much when they get to college. It gives them credit for the first year of calculus in college as well. The main topics that are covered here is limits, derivatives, and integrals. Material recommended for success in our class, pretty much notebook or a binder, pencil, paper, highlighter, colored pencils, ruler, anything straight to do graphs, tables if needed, graph paper, useful but not required. And then again, we're going to be using Desmos as our online calculator. Students can download a free, it's pretty much free on their phone if they choose to. Another calculator that I recommend for calculus for the exam might be any of the TI Inspire calculator works. A TI 83, if you have an old one, pretty much that's sitting around there, might still be useful for your son or daughter. So the learning and communication systems we're going to be using, Google Classroom. This is going to be used for instruction, turning in most assignments, student resources and announcements, as well as class content organization. That includes the notes, the study guides, reviews, and assignments. So the Google Meet, I am requiring students to meet every single time we have class, which is Tuesday and Thursday for AP Calculus. And then I am requiring them to stay connected for the entire time. Now, I am not doing complete synchronous. I'm not teaching during the synchronous time. I am requiring students to pretty much just pay attention, watch the videos that I've pre-recorded for them, which have the guided notes, and then I ask them to complete some practice later on. I'll go over it further down the presentation. Infinite Campus, that's where you guys can see the student schedule, attendance, progress reports, and report cards. Jupyter Grades, that's where you can see the day-to-day grade updates, and I'm trying to keep those pretty much updated every week, so you have information about how your child is doing in class. There's also the Remind app, so if you want to download the Remind app on your phone, we don't have to exchange cell phone numbers here. All you have to do is add me with the teacher code, and then your son or daughter can provide you with that. The Edpuzzle, that's pretty much where students are going to watch the guided notes, which I provide for them in a PDF formats. And then finally, Delta Math, where pretty much have extra practice. They also get to see some examples and videos that are available for them if they don't understand a topic. So distance learning and how it's going to work for our class. So students pretty much log on to our scheduled period through Google Meet, and attendance is required, is actually part of their grade. All direct instruction is done through Edpuzzle. Students have a copy of the guided notes for the unit. So before every unit begins, I send out in a PDF format what the notes are going to be. So when they're watching the Edpuzzle videos, I'm asking questions. I put questions on the video, and then pretty much they have to take notes and keep track of the things that I'm saying so they can answer the questions. They're just clarifying questions. I want to see that they're understanding. And then after they finish pretty much watching the videos and complete their notes, they're required to complete the practice for the given topic. So that's going to be through Delta Math. And then late work will be accepted for less credit. So pretty much anything after the due date that's been posted on Google Classroom, it will be 80% of whatever grade they get. And then finally, if a student has a score, if a student has a score of 0, that means they haven't completed the assignment. So if you see a 0 on Jupyter Grades, that means that your son or daughter hasn't completed the assignment, they're just missing it, okay? And then they can also redo any Edpuzzle videos to raise their grade. So they can just, during the time that we're connected, I ask them to if they need me to reset any videos, if they didn't understand something, they need to rewatch it. Since I am putting questions in the guided notes, they have to make sure they can pretty much, that counts towards their grade. So they can improve their grade as long as they ask me for a reset on the Edpuzzle videos. And then important points from the AP Calculus syllabus, pretty much, like I said, the Ed Puzzle, the guided notes, has 25% of the grade. Delta Math is another 25% of the grade. Class participation, which includes their attendance, is another 25% of the grade. And again, assessments, I'm sending those out about every other week. So they'll get one and then they complete one. And then if they have, we'll do test corrections after that. So there's always a way to get a really good grade to move forward in this class. So pretty much, like I said, absences and makeup work, all assignments are always going to be posted in Google Classroom. If your son or daughter is absent, it is a responsibility to make up the work before the assignment is due. Late work is accepted, but points will be deducted, like I said before. Make sure you have your son or your daughter communicate with me if they need any extra time to complete an assignment. I'm glad to give it to them. If they miss a test or quiz due to an excused absence, please contact me within 1 week to arrange it to make it up. Since we are pretty much doing distance learning, I am allowing them to do their assessments later on. So just make sure that if you're going to miss school, that you email our school attendance office, which is the email is located right there, Ms. Dania Macias at sweetwaterschools.org. And again, I cannot excuse your absence. That's why it's important that you get it cleared through her. So citizenship grades will be pretty much the same as a scholarship grade as of right now. So if we go back to classroom, that's going to change. Code of conduct for Google Meet. Be safe. Do not share your password with anyone. Keep your account information secure. Be respectful. Wear appropriate clothes, especially if you choose to turn on your camera. Let others at home know you're in class. And mute your mic, please, right? Respect each other's way of learning. Be kind and patient, please. Be responsible. Be ready to learn by checking your computer early and have materials ready by the time class starts. And again, academic integrity. Plagiarism is defined as the act of using another person's words, ideas, or work and pretending they are your own. So this also includes copying another student's math homework assignments, right? So the test, I know that like we live in a digital age, and I understand students can share the answers for the test. I am asking them to be honest with themselves because I am giving the opportunity to retake the test for full credit. So make sure that your student completes the work on their own, and that's pretty much the easiest and best way for them to have a successful AP exam later on in May. And then finally, my contact information. Just if you, like I said, you can use the Remind app. Just you can ask your son or daughter for the code, or you can always shoot me an email through mario.martha@sweetwaterschools.org. That's the easiest and fastest way. Also through Jupiter Grades. Pretty much, if you send me a message on Jupiter Grades, I get it on my sweetwaterschools.org account. So I'll know as well that I'm getting a message through there. So anyway, if you have any questions or for whatever reason, just let me know. I'll gladly get it back to you as soon as possible. And I thank you pretty much for viewing this video for this open house presentation. And again, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, just let me know. Shoot me an email. Have a wonderful day.